I won't give her any braids. You won't catch me. You won't catch my daughter in braids. Maybe until she's like 10. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yesterday. So I'm gonna do the last part of my Q&A. These are questions I got on Instagram and a couple that I got from Facebook. First question is, your hairs are so long. Are there anything you do differently? Can you share? I get this question quite a lot, and people usually tend to ask me what products I use, and I kind of say the same thing. It's yes, you should use good quality products. I use sulfate-free shampoo, and I use products that don't have silicone in them, like in my cream, they don't have silicone in it. Those are they're hindrances to the hair. Sulfate is hindrance to the hair, and so is silicone. So I ensure that the products I use don't have those things in them. Also, moisturizing and conditioning are very important to Afro hair, and those are the rules I stick by. I try my best to be consistent. So even though my hair like now is in a protective style, I will spray leave-in. I have leave-in spray. I spray in every other day. That's really it. Like I've considered like sharing like my very simple kind of hair routine and things that you need to do in order to ensure the length of your hair and stuff. It's very simple, but I don't know if how many people are really interested. I guess at some point maybe I might do a little ebook or something simple that you guys can do, because the thing about hair care is for me, it should be simple. All this, I'm using turmeric mask, I'm using this mask. I beg, it's not that. Like everything in my life, consistency. I've come again. Consistency is actually key, even with your hair. Like if your hair is dry today and moisturized tomorrow, it's not balance. You have to be consistent with it, and that's what's helped my hair to grow, and it's helping my hair to grow. Although this hairstyle, yeah, I regret it. As fine as it is, it's too much tension. That's another thing that helps with growing your hair is all these fine styles. Try to resist them. If you insist that you must do it, make sure that the person that is doing your hair understands that it shouldn't be tight. Tension breaks the hair. It's very bad for the hair. Having your hair consistently in braids is not healthy for the hair. I don't care what anybody says. Braids do not grow hair. It's just a protective style. But you need to ensure that tension, and just allow your natural hair breathe. There's no tension. Your hair is not tight. They don't collect all your front hair and your middle hair, because this hair, I suffered. But anyway, no tension, moisturizing, and ensuring that you know that you are keeping at your natural hair every now and again, allowing it to breathe and just soak up air. Someone asked, how did you grow Fermi's hair from baby till now? What regimen did you stick to? It's the same regimen I use for my own hair. Leave-in conditioner every other day. I cut Fermi's hair. We cut it at a very when she was like before she was one, because she it was really thick, and she'd get like really dry scalp, and which was making her itch, and we couldn't get to it. So I was like, I beg, cut this hair off, and it grew back pretty quickly. I won't give Fermi braids. You won't catch me. You won't catch my daughter in braids. Maybe until she's like 10, maybe 12, because for me it's important that number one, she understands that this is her hair, she loves her hair, and she can enjoy her own hair first. And this is no shade to anybody else that does this. I beg, this is just my personal preference, and I just prefer that she just enjoys her own hair, and explores all the different things that she can do with her hair first, and then as she gets older, then she can do like braided hairstyles and such. And also because she's still so young, I don't really subscribe to young children having braids, because the tension is bad enough on us as adults. The little children, their their hair tendons, their hair roots are, I feel like it's a bit more tender, and it's just better for them to just have your own hair, like I know a lot of people tend to do braids on younger children's hair because it lasts longer and such. And I get it, it's more economical as well. But honestly, it's just not for me, from my from my point of view, it's just not the best. I think you can achieve similar styles, like if you plait the hair in singles or whatever. You may not agree, and that's fine, but that's just how I've stuck to it, and that's what's helped Fermi's hair to continue to grow. Also, I didn't start plaiting her hair until she was over 1. I wanted, first, people used to ask me, when are you going to start making her hair? When are you? Please, I was like, I beg. I'm going to be making her hair for a very long time. There is no rush. I know some people like to do this little puffs and all that, which is great. It looks cute. But for the first year of her life, she was just wearing little hairband around her head, and her hair was nicely moisturized. We didn't have any problem, and I didn't have any stress to be doing hair. And when I introduced doing hair to her, it was like it's a self-care thing, it's a fun thing. She has snacks, she has her tablet, everything, so she enjoys the process. And she, as I think I started doing her hair when she was about 1.5, and yeah, so she started enjoying the process from there. Waiting to do her hair really helped to nurture it. Sorry, my answers are long. Am I being? Please, are you bringing back traditional Thursday? I love it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I bring it back. I loved it too. Thank you. Thank you to this person. I really loved it. Um, I don't think it was received as well as I would have liked, but it did help me to learn many proverbs. I loved it because the research I used to do was, and my husband was a great help with that as well. It helped to improve my Yoruba. So, but I don't know if I'll bring it back. We'll see. What do you think of making friends same sex online? Is it ridiculous? Would you? There's nothing wrong with it. I've met people online that I never knew before, and I met them. We became friends through online. Not many people, but one or two, and they're great. Like I can't even think of them right now. But they're people that I've never met in person, and I talk to them all the time online, and we're great friends online. So yeah, I think yeah, same sex. Why not? Like I think that of course discernment is key, and praying about those people and praying for them is important. I think that again, nothing is too small to pray about. So if it's that online friend, any person that is trying to have a stake in your life or you have a stake in theirs, take it to God. Whether it's friendship or a romantic relationship, God still cares about it and He wants you to give it to Him as well. So yeah. How do you make new friends in your 30s, especially if making friends at work is not an option? First of all, this is a question and a half. Like I found it super hard to make friends, especially mum friends in Lagos. Oh God, it was really hard, and I tried, and I realized that I look like a big friend because they just not many of them were trying to be my friend, and it was like, oh okay, all right, okay then. And I've realized that a lot of the friends that I have, but I have made new friends in my 30s. Like even in the recent years, I've made some new friends, and it's usually through other people. And I think that because I pray about it as well, because there's been times when although I have really great friends, sometimes you need a friend for a particular season in your life, or which could mean that they'll be in your life for longer. I don't know, but sometimes you just need that friend, and God can send you that person that is for that season in your life, and if you ask Him. So yeah, I keep saying going back to God. This is not Christianese. It's real. It's a lifestyle, guys. It's a lifestyle. Going back to God is a lifestyle that I try my best, and I'm working to cultivate, because I realize when I give everything to God, it makes sense. But when I do things of my own accord, it makes sense. Please, how can I politely turn a guy down? Oh yeah, that thing is it's not easy. I've done it a few times, and it wasn't easy, but I had to be honest. I think it's important to be honest, and like you said, politely. And I had to pray. I was like, did I pray? I don't know if I did, but I would say pray about it first. Like, God, Lord, just a simple prayer. Lord, just give me the words to say. I don't. This person likes me, and I don't like them the same way that they like me. But I don't want them to be upset by it. I don't want them to be hurt by it. And depending on maybe the person is a friend of yours, and you don't want to lose the friendship, yeah, just ask God to give you the right words, and then you go to them and let them know how you feel, babes. Yeah, they'll be all right. They'll be fine. How do you and hubby tackle parenting given your current distance? Oh yeah. Okay, that's a really good question because it's not easy. I'm not going to pretend like it is because there are a lot of things that are happening, like changes in family that happens day to day that my husband won't see, and I may not mention because again, it's like change happens daily, especially with children. And what has helped us is that I think what has helped us is my husband accepting that okay, there is a bit of a gap sometimes, and when he comes, it's like he gets filled in. I fill him in as much as possible as things are happening, like whether it's like things at school, like parents' evening, all that kind of stuff, activities, things at school that are happening, things at home that are happening, behavioral changes. We speak about it. He speaks to her about it. They speak a lot, and she shares her day with him. So we're having to be extra intentional about communication, not just between myself and my husband, but between my daughter and my husband, because that's what enables their closeness as well. So whenever he comes, it's like, oh, daddy, and because she's always got so much to tell him, even when just from her day, she can't wait to tell him and share things with him. Like, so she'll call him and let him know what's happening, and yeah, and when he's around, they spend a lot of time together, just them two. I'm very conscious about that because I want her to enjoy her dad as much as possible because he's going to have to fly off soon. Soak up the time with him as much as I do. And what's my hair care routine? This is my friend, by the way. Girl, I done told you. I'm joking. I don't know if I told you, but yeah. So my hair care routine, I think I've shared it already. It's pretty simple. I try to wash my hair. If I've got a protective style in, I don't. I keep it in for a month, 1 month max, maybe 5 weeks. I know that sometimes it can stretch for longer, but I'm conscious about tension and losing hair and stuff. So yeah, and when my hair is in a natural state, normally I wash if it's in a protective style, like a twist or whatever, I can sometimes I can stretch that as well and leave it in for 2 to 3 weeks. So I wash my hair, say every 2 3 weeks, depending on the style I have, and I will do a detangling, I will wash, then I will do a conditioning, and then I will with steaming cap, and then I will moisturize and style. That's what I do, and I do it every time I wash my hair. It's a very long wash day. Lately, I've been going to the salon more because I don't get strength. I beg. So why did you leave London? I think I've already answered that question. Why did I leave London? No, I didn't answer that question. I was tired of being here. I just needed something new. And I did answer it in the video earlier, and I just felt this pull. I just needed to be in Nigeria. I felt God was drawing me there. There was so much for me to do there that He wanted for me to do there, and to also meet my husband. Obviously, I didn't know then, and I think at the time my mind was that I'm just done with the whole London rat race, and I just needed something different, and I wanted to explore where I was from. But yeah. How do you still teach considering your relocation? And how are you coping? How do I still teach? I'm not sure what you're referring to. I don't teach. I did teach. I used to teach um, Chinese students online. I did that for about a year actually, whilst I was in Lagos, and that was interesting. That was actually the children are amazing, amazing children. But I don't teach anymore. I've not taught in like 2 3 years, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. How am I coping? I'm good. But yeah, I'm coping well. I'm good. I'm doing well. I'm not coping. I am thriving. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I think we're gonna get to the last one now. Elanche. Luashon. Christy she. I think someone has posted a riddle. Till I left school, I never understood what G is doing in EG. If E is for example, then G is for what? E is exempli gratia and G is gratia. It's Latin, and I think it just means for example. I googled it, that's why I know it. If you had any advice for someone who wants to start out as a content creator, what advice would you give them? Just start. Just start. Stop thinking. Stop filming and leaving it in your gallery. Just start. You have something to give, to show to the world. You have something to share with the world. Everybody has something to share with the world. Content creators don't have two heads. Anyone can do this if you desire to, and if you feel led to, do it and just start. And when you start, don't stop. Don't stop. Don't compare yourself, because I've done that, and I'm a work in progress. Don't compare yourself, because it then diminishes the great things you are going to share. So yeah, just start. Just start. Start where you are. If you haven't got a camera, you haven't got all of this, it doesn't matter. You have a phone, Abby. Problem. Start with your phone. Put light. Do all of that. You just start. Start. Tola, start. Okay, the last question. Good evening. Okay, have you relocated to London? Or you just went there for vacation? Oh, yes, I've relocated. Although I still feel like I'm Lagos, I'm London, I'm Lagos, and so I'm still a Lagos babe as well as a London babe. So yeah, but that is it. That's all the questions. Thank you guys for asking questions. I appreciate them, and I hope that allows you to know a bit more about me. And I will see you guys in my next video. See you tomorrow. Bye.